Hello viewers, this is Srilekha Aburi and you're watching the IAS Bulletin, weekly roundup, where news meets nuance and headlines meets perspective. From ancient scripts to digital census, from defense deals to desert diplomacy, this week's stories span 4,500 years of India's journey. Whether it's Punjab's paddy paradox or BRICS power moves, each headline reveals a pulse point of our nation's policy, politics, and progress. India's defense diplomacy reloaded, borders, bilaterals, and BRICS. India's Defense Minister Rajnath Singh will travel to China from June 25th to 27th for SCO Defense Ministers Meet in Qingdao. This visit, his first since the Galwan clash, comes amid Indo-China Thaw post-Kazan summit. Talks with Russia and China will cover regional security and anti-terror coordination under SCO ranks. No bilateral is planned with Pakistan. This move sets the stage for BRICS Brazil, July 6 to 7, where Modi and Xi will share space again. From tactical diplomacy, let's switch to ancient codes that still guard their secrets. 400 symbols, one mystery, Indus script decoding meet. A major ASI-led international conference is scheduled for August 20 to 22nd in Greater Noida, focused on the undeciphered Indus script with 400 plus symbols and no bilingual reference. The mystery stands unsolved for 4,500 years. But with global scholars converging and Tamil Nadu offering a $1 million prize, hope flickers again. From deciphering past scripts to decoding modern diplomacy, India-Canada diplomatic ties reboot at G7, a fresh start. On G7 sidelines, PM Modi met Canada's new PM, Mark Carney. The handshake meant restoration of high commissioners, reopening of visa services, and revived EPTA talks. The Niger issue wasn't raised directly, a sign that pragmatism may finally trump politics. But for India, G7 itself posed tough questions. Global summit or global setback? India's G7 dilemma. The Kananaskis G7 summit saw no consensus on Gaza or Ukraine. Trump floated a G9 idea, irking allies. India faced indirect criticism in the transnational repression clause. After such diplomatic disarray, India must resist the value of its G7 presence. Let's move from foreign forums to fiscal fairness within India. State demand bigger tax share. 41% not enough, says 22 states. The cooperative federalism debate. With the 16th Finance Commission underway, 22 states want the divisible tax pool raised from 41% to 50%. Rising central cesses have shrunk states' actual share to 31%. As GST clipped their wings, states now seek more fiscal justice and less centralization. When fiscal flows are debated, real people face real threats. Operation Sindhu, bringing Indians home from Iran. India launched Operation Sindhu to evacuate citizens amid Israel-Iran tensions. 110 students from Jammu and Kashmir were safely flown from Armenia after injuries were reported in Tehran. Pilgrims in Kumbh still awaits aid. The mission continues as a testament to India's rescue diplomacy. From rescue to resilience, let's talk Agniveers. Agniveers second innings, job portal for veterans. The Home Ministry will soon launch a job portal for Agniveers, completing service in 2026. A 10% CAPF reservation is already in place. This move follows public concerns during elections over the 4-year scheme. Agniveer today, protector forever. From soldiers to school children, what's the report card? Chandigarh tops, Meghalaya flops, PGI 2.0 report. The 2023-2024 Performance Grading Index shows Chandigarh leading with 719 points. Purchased 1 grade, but Meghalaya lags at 417. Delhi and Telangana saw major infrastructure and access gains, yet deep inequalities in teaching, training and learning outcomes persist. From education metrics to energy missions, FGDs or fallout, India's clean air crisis. Only 39 thermal plants have installed flue gas desulfurization units, despite a 2015 mandate. With 97,000 crore rupees needed nationwide, many plants skip it. But the public health cost of sulfur dioxide emissions may soon outweigh any savings. As the air clogs, India's data pipes prep for a digital future. India's digital census 2027 begins groundwork. India's next census will go digital with self-enumeration features and strict geo-boundary freeze in place until completion. Over 34 lakh enumerators will be deployed in this two-phase national data operation. It's India's biggest digital leap in governance. From data sets to deficits, now a rare piece of good news. Trade deficit narrows 30%. Services surge. India's trade deficit fell to $6.6 billion in May 2025, a 30% drop from last year. Since every exports boomed to $32.4 billion, oil price drops and rising non-oil exports show macro stability, giving India room to balance growth with sustainability. But in the shadow of growth, war clouds over. CIPRI report, India-Pakistan nuclear race intensifies. CIPRI 2025 says India now has 180 warheads, Pakistan 170. The 2025 border skirmish nearly spiraled into nuclear conflict. As New START expires soon, experts call for urgent arms control. The arms race is heating up in South Asia. From defense escalation to defense innovation, Rudrashtra VTOL drone. India's new battlefield game changer. Rudrashtra, India's new indigenous hybrid drone, completed successful army trials with vertical takeoff, 50 km radius, 8 kg warhead and hands-free targeting. It marks a giant leap in UAV warfare. Built under Make 2 and IDEX, it symbolizes India's military tech self-reliance. Let's head from drones to the drone of paddy fields. Punjab's MSP Trap. Paddy monoculture crisis. 92% of Punjab's Kharif area still under paddy. Free power, MSP safety and poor market support for maize pulses trap farmers in an unsustainable cycle. A shift to cotton and maize is underway, but structural support is missing. For change, MSP must follow the crop. Finally, from crop fields to cave depths. Balum caves get Geoheritage status. Andhra Pradesh Balum caves, India's second longest, are now officially a Geoheritage site. With Buddhist and Jain heritage and unique formations like Patala Ganga, they are a treasure of prehistoric India. India protecting them ensures the past speaks to future. And that's a wrap on this week's big stories. From BRICS diplomacy and Indus scripts to Agniveer futures and drone warfare, if you found this roundup valuable, share it with your fellow aspirants as well. And this is Srilekha Buri signing off.